Hello guys, how are you today? Welcome back to the 15th chapter of my guide on how to beat Ninja Gaiden Sigma in very hard difficulty. So right now I started the level back here in this checkpoint because I had to go back so I could record this chapter the other day. But you will normally start over here where you can just grab the Kitetsu, Doku's weapon. It is a pretty good weapon. Also over here we're going to get the Golden Scarab. It is a pretty good weapon, the Kitetsu. It's just that I really also don't use it and I have never used it, so I'm not going to be using it throughout this chapter or the guide. But if you like it, you can use it, of course. We can even upgrade it to max level in this chapter, so it is your choice. And also you can see that if we go back after we use that lever, we're going to have our first ambush in this chapter, which is killing 100 of these ogre enemies in this arena. And I'm telling you right now, this one is not worth it to do at all. I mean, right now at this point we should have a lot of yellow essence. I am currently at 100k, so I can't even farm more. I have all items and everything, and I mean, in this ambush you would most likely probably use all your potion, so I am actually going to lose yellow essence doing it. And the reward is just, I believe it is a Talisman of Rebirth, which is a pretty good item, of course, but I mean, you will lose all your potion doing this anyway, so it is really not worth it to do. I'm still gonna do it though, so in any case you want to get the Master Ninja rank or get the Steam achievement for defeating all the ambushes. I mean, I'm gonna do it right here. As you can see, we are going to use the double arrow, and the only combos that we're going to use is the one that I have been using all this time, being X, and Y, I believe, or X, and Y. And also we can use the attack, which we can do by tapping forward and then Y. It is pretty good because it does a lot of damage, and we'll kill them also eventually. All you need to do is try to take on them one by one, like isolate them or something, and then kill them one by one, and be extremely patient. Like, the main reason why this one is so difficult is because, as you can see, I have only killed 11 of them at this point, and we have to kill 100, so there is going to be a point where we're going to get stressed or bored, and we're going to fuck up our positioning or combos or whatever, and they're going to do so much damage to us. That is basically the main reason why this one is so hard. You have to be really patient. But yeah, basically that would be it. Just be careful of their attacks, dodge them by rolling to one side, and then we do the combo with the double arrow. Okay, so finally this is the last one that I need to kill. This is the other combo that I was saying to you, pressing forward plus Y. And I'm just gonna kill them with an ultimate technique, finish off this ambush. Really long ambush, an annoying one. But yeah, I mean, I really don't suggest to do it if you only care about beating the game in very hard. But if you want, of course you can. Now over this place we can get the Golden Scarab. You can get these items and the Golden Scarabs anyways if you don't do the ambush. You just ignore the ogres and do this little platforming that I'm doing right now. In this chest we're going to find a Life of the Gods, and now we can go over this place where we're going to get our reward for the ambush and also another Golden Scarab. All we gotta do is climb this wall from this platform and we'll get here. Now if you want, you can prepare your Vigorian Flails for this chest if you need to refill your nimbos or get some HP. But if you don't need to, I mean, you can just ignore these two chests in this place, in this area. The Vigorian Flails are pretty easy to kill. This one also has more of them. And there it is, just like that. And then over here we're going to find, I think, two chests. This is the one that I got from the ambush, I believe, the Talisman of Rebirth. I didn't even die because I used all my potions, so I think I not even getting the reward, but it's whatever. Also the Golden Scarab and the other chest with the life of the gods. That's pretty nice. Now at this point we can just keep going, but as you can see I am out of potions. And just after that first ambush we're going to get into another one, the second one of this chapter. So I'm going to just go back and buy the potions. That's it, there it is. I bought all my potions back. You can see that I spent 50k essence in that because I bought all my potions back, and also I upgraded the Getetsu to max level. Not because I'm going to use it, but just to do it, because in this place we're going to farm even more essence again. You will see that after this chest they're going to start the other ambush. Now for this one we have to kill 100 of these fiend enemies. Now this one is worth it to do because not only we're going to farm essence pretty easily, it is also a pretty quick ambush, and we're going to get, I believe, a life of the 1000 gods. So this one is actually worth it to do. And to beat them it is not that much of a big problem. It is like I have been showing you the last couple ambushes. We're going to use the double arrow, and with the ultimate technique they're going to insta-die. It is pretty easy. All you need to do is kill one of them, so we can use the yellow essence that they drop to charge our ultimate technique instantly, and then roll to one place where we are safe and they won't interrupt us. And there is just that over and over again until they all die. It is pretty easy. Okay, I only need to kill 2 more of them. There we go, and that will be it. That is the second ambush. This is the last one as well of the chapter. And there is a reward. It is going to be a life of the 1000 gods. So yeah, this ambush, it is worth it to do. The last one, if you don't care about the achievement on Steam or the Master Ninja rank, do not do it. But this one, I would say that you can pretty much do it. It is not that difficult, and it gives us a pretty good reward. Also, that big potion over there, I'm not going to take it right now because we are probably going to need it in a future chapter, and we're going to get another one over here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Here we have another Golden Scarab. That one is pretty well hidden. It is, I mean, I didn't know about that one until this game came out, honestly, and I watched another guide on where to find all the Golden Scarab, to be honest, because back in the day where I would play Ninja Gaiden Black, I would never in my life thought about doing that. So yeah, that one is pretty well hidden. Over here there is the other big HP potion, so now I can take it. And also in this little lake we're going to find another life of the gods, plus this Golden Scarab over here as well. In this chapter we're going to find like probably 6 or 5 Golden Scarab. There are a lot of them. And also I think I have already 9 life of the gods exactly, so I'm just gonna use them. And there it is. We are almost close to full max HP, so that is pretty nice. And now, just before we enter these caves, let's prepare the Vigorian Flails because there are going to be some ghost fishes. At this point we already know how to kill them. It's pretty simple, just using edge attacks with our Vigorian Flails, and then we jump and attack as well, so they don't have any chance to stun lock you and bite you. And even if they do, just remember that you have to spam X and Y, so you take them off of you and then kill them again. Okay, I think that's all of them. Now in this corpse we're going to find the map of the caverns, and we can just go right there, which is where the real chapter is going to start. Basically, we are going to prepare also our double arrow to kill the first enemies that we are going to encounter just as we drop to the ice cavern. So here they are, again more of these ogres. In these caverns we're going to be fighting a lot of these white fiends and also ogres. Those are the 2 only enemies that we're going to encounter. And I mean, these fights you can also skip them. If you are already with 100k yellow essence or a lot of yellow essence and you don't really need to farm or anything, you can skip all these fights. except if you want the Master Ninja rank at the end of the chapter. I know a lot of people care about it and want to do it, so that is why I'm going to kill all these enemies and I am not going to skip the fights. But I mean, this level can be pretty short and easy if you just skip all these fights. It is of course your choice, but in any case you want to kill them all. I mean, I'm just showing you here how to. It is pretty easy, and in my opinion the best thing to do is to kill these white fiends first as soon as you can, because they're really annoying, even if you can with normal attacks, because it can get very annoying dealing with all the attacks of the white fiends and also these ogres. You could even use an Inazuma Nimble and that would kill these white fiends pretty easy with no problem. But I mean, when they are over or we kill them all, the ogres are going to be really easy, to be honest. Also be careful of using ultimate techniques for these fights, because if you use them against these ogres, you are going to break their skull and they are going to enter that berserker mode where they go all red and rage. So that is why I don't use that much the ultimate techniques, or basically never, because if you do so, you would possibly make these fights a lot harder than they actually are. I think this is the last one. Yes, there we go. So now if you don't care about doing this fight, you can just skip it by climbing this wall and just ignoring them. In this chest we find a lot of life of the gods and we can just keep going. Now over here we have a checkpoint. Let's save the game real quick, and now we gotta keep going to get all the pieces. So we... Oh, this level is gonna make me so fucking mad, bro. Holy fucking shit, it's going to be terrible. Now over here we have a checkpoint. Let's save real quick. And now, I mean, in this ice cave or in this icy area, we're going to be fighting a lot of the white fiends. These ones are the only ones, the only type of enemy that is going to spawn in this area. And also in the other one, the one with the lava, they are going to only spawn ogres. So basically it is just killing these two enemies over and over again throughout all the chapter. To kill these enemies, my favorite weapon is the Dragon Sword. As you could see, I always use the Inazuma drop and they die pretty easily. But you can use a lot of weapons to kill them, whichever you like the most. You could use the Lunar Staff, the Vigorian Flails or the Devil Arrow, or even the dual katanas or kitetsu. Any weapon will do basically perfectly against this type of enemies. Now for the ogres, I recommend you to use always the Devil Arrow, because we kill them super quickly with that. But for enemies like these ones that are pretty small, every weapon will do perfectly, honestly. You could also use ultimate techniques if you need to farm some yellow essence, and that would be it. Now we can go over this place, and I think there are going to be even more of them. Yes, I'm killing them all because, as I told you, they all give you karma, which you will need to get the Master Ninja rank at the end of the chapter. But if you don't care about that, of course, you can just ignore all these enemies and just run past through them. You can skip every single one of the fights if you don't care about the yellow essence or the Master Ninja rank at the end. The only thing I would suggest you to do, if you want to fight these enemies and you want to kill them, try to not use your nipple refill items. You know, I don't remember how they are called, but the ones that are like red, that refill your nipples, try to not use them, because we are going to need them for the boss fights, probably, or for the future, unless you have a lot of yellow essence and you can buy them back. So that is the only suggestion that I give you. And the other good thing about killing all these enemies is that, as you can see, now I can just run back with no problems, just freely. They are not going to respawn at any time. So at least we have now all the ice area with no enemies, so we can just run freely with no problems or no preoccupations at all. Now we got to the magma cavern, and in this place all the enemies are going to be ogres. So let's take out Devil Arrow and prepare to kill them. They are pretty easy, and of course if you did the first ambush, this is going to be pretty annoying again, but it is going to be pretty easy because you have already all the practice you need. They are not really that hard, especially when they are one by one like this. In any case, you didn't saw the part of the ambush, the first ambush, because you are not going to do it. All you need to do is with the double arrow use the combo, the large combo X, and Y. With that combo you will kill them just by doing it twice. Let me use also, by the way, a big potion here because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die if I don't use it. I suck at these platforming things. But yeah, that is basically the combo you need to do to these ogres to kill them pretty easily with the double arrow. Or also you could use the other attack, which you can do by tapping forward plus Y, which is, I mean, it does of course less damage, but it is way safer to do it, as you can see. I can just do it, then block, roll and do it again, and then kill them with the large combo. They are pretty easy once you get the grip of it and you know how to deal with them and dodge their attacks. They are not that much of a big problem, and they are going to spawn a lot of them in this place. You can as well skip all these fights, you don't need to kill them or anything. Only kill them if you really need the yellow essence or if you want the Master Ninja rank at the end of the chapter. Now this level is not really that long. It seems like it is like a really long chapter, but it really depends on you. I mean, if you skip all these fights and you don't care about the ambush, you are going to beat this chapter super quickly, because all we need to do if we escape all these enemies is just to get the Golden Scarabs, and we have to kill 3 bosses in this chapter, and that would be it. That would be the end of the chapter. But if you do all the ambushes and also kill all these enemies for the karma, it is going to be a pretty long chapter. Now in this place, in this magma lake, they're going to spawn 2 more ogres, but these ones I never kill them. You don't need to worry about these 2. You only need to just run past through it like this and use the checkpoint. Don't worry about the Master Ninja rank and killing these 2 ogres. Even if you don't kill them, you will get them. You will get the rank anyways. And as you can see, there it is. We have 45 Golden Scarabs already, so we got a nice period of 2 devils. And at this point, I mean, I am 80k yellow essence, so I might as well just buy everything, I guess. Or I guess let's not buy everything, just in case there is a chest over here with some potions or whatever, to not waste them or not leave them behind. Again, this place you can just ignore all these enemies and just focus on getting all the items and then killing the bosses. The first boss that we are going to have to kill is the demon Yotunfrau. In my opinion, that is by far the easiest one in this chapter, and for me even is the second easiest boss in the entire game. I know a lot of people have a lot of trouble against him, but I don't know, for me it's kinda like a relaxing boss fight, just like Yotunfrau, or not Yotunfrau, Hydracubus. Of course Hydracubus is by far the easiest boss in this chapter or in the game, but yeah, I don't really have that much problem with Yotunfrau. I'm going to teach you, of course, how to deal with him and everything. After we kill him, we are going to have to kill the worms, the lava worms, but now in very hard it is going to be a little bit more annoying, because if you remember, in hard difficulty we only have to deal with 2 of them. In this difficulty though, we are going to have to deal with 3 of them at the same time. We only need to kill 1 to defeat the boss fight. In this place we can get another Golden Scarab. So yeah, we only need to kill 1 lava worm, but it is going to be 3 at the same time, so it sometimes can be very stressful and very annoying. Over here be careful, because there are going to be some ghost fishes. This can be a pretty nice place to refill our HP or nipples in any case we are low or anything by killing the ogres. So let's just kill them real quick. Even if you use a lot of nipples, you could use the bracelet of fortune, and whenever they drop red essence, the red essence is going to refill 2 of your nipples instead of just 1. So that is a really nice trick to do if you don't knew about it. And I think that should be every single fish. Now in this place we are finally going to kick these lava pots or pour it over the other place, and with that we're going to unlock all the boss fights. Now all we got to do is go all the way back to the ice cavern to fight the demon Yotunfrau. And as you can see, now that I killed all the ogres in all these places, they are not going to respawn, except of course for these two that I didn't kill. But that is, I guess, the good part about killing all the enemies, is that now I can just go with no worries all the way back without having to kill or dodge any of those enemies. Now, even if I am basically alone in this place, I still keep messing up with the platforming, and again I'm in the lava. I guess it's just that I am really impatient, but it is really not that hard, to be honest. I just want to get over there pretty quick as soon as I can. Okay, we're here, let's save. Or no, we really don't need to save because we unlocked also another checkpoint over there just before the boss fight. So over here, as you can see, Al is completely alone because I killed all the enemies. Now we get this cog, and now we can get this Golden Scarab, save the game, and prepare ourselves with the Dragon Sword for our first boss fight in this chapter. Okay, so here it is, the demon Yotunfrau. First of all, of course, all we want to do is to kill these white fiends as soon as we can, because they are super annoying. So with the Inazuma drop, they're going to be super easy to kill. Every time he does this attack, remember to always roll jump. You don't want to be running normally, because if you do that, he's going to hit you. And basically all you want to be aware of is that grab that he tried to do me right there. To avoid the grab, the best way is to not be greedy with your attacks and always try to do like a combo of only 3 attacks. Even if it does a little bit of damage, you will have the time to react to the grab and jump to one side, because that is the main reason why I see so many people die to this boss, is because you get greedy and try to do a full combo on him, and while you are doing the animation for the combo you can not dodge that grab, and that grab does a lot of damage. Other than that, I mean, as you can see, it is super easy to react to his body movements because he is pretty slow, and it is, in my opinion, a really normal easy fight. I am here trying to kill this white fiend, but Rio is just focusing the boss, so I can't kill him. If you have any problem killing these 2 small enemies, you can also just use one Inazuma or Inazuma, the Nimpo, and you will kill them with no problems at all. And that is basically it. That is the demon Yotunfrau. It is, in my opinion, a really easy boss fight. I basically never have any problems with him. And there it is, the Eye of Ice. Now we gotta do is go back to the magma cavern to kill the worms, so we can get the other eye, the Eye of Lava or Magma or whatever. But over here we can get this chest, just like I did there, using a strong attack with Y. So we can get into that small little place where the chest is and get that big potion. Now, as I told you, let's go all the way back to the magma cavern. Also, we can save over here and we're good to go. Everything is super relaxing and super... It feels like kinda even weird that there are no enemies. Oh! Well, that is a misclick. You see, instead of using it like that, like I just wasted like that, you can just use it in the boss fight. Just use Inazuma, other of Inazuma, and you will kill the enemies, and you not waste it just like I just did. Now we can get, maybe over here we can, no, not really. I was thinking about doing like some kind of shortcut, but doesn't matter. Let's just go over here and do it all normally. And yeah, like I was telling you before I used that Nimpo, it is pretty relaxing, this chapter where you kill all the enemies because it is all just empty. Now we can save here, prepare our devil arrow, and if you need to you can just go to the shop and buy some potions, because we're going to take on the second boss fight of this chapter. There they are, the lava worms. As I told you before, now we have to be aware of 3 as them at the same time. They are basically the same as the electric ones, only the big difference it would be that attack. They don't speed like electric balls now, but like some rings of fire, but you can dodge them the same way, rolling to one side, being very reactive. And as you can see, I have almost already killed them, because with the double arrow we do so much damage. That is the easy part about this fight. As you can see, I already killed them. I didn't even have time to explain to you what to do, but basically you want to do the same combo that we use against the ogres, and try to keep the eye on them instead of Ryu, so you can react to their attacks and everything. You can also use nimbus, but I don't really suggest you do so, because they will probably go back to safety and you won't be able to do that big combo that does so much damage. And yeah, it is kind of a, you need to kinda get lucky as well, I guess, with their attacks. But with the double arrow, as you can see, only 3 combos and they are dead. Now we can prepare ourselves by buying some potions, and now go over here to defeat the last boss of the chapter, the lava Dragon Smaugan. For this fight we're going to use the lunar staff. It is by far the best weapon to kill him, and also we can use as well the windmill shuriken. With those two we're going to be more than ready to take on him. Okay, so for this boss fight that we need to do is this combo, the lunar explosion with the lunar staff. I will be showing you on a screen how to do it, and as you can see, this combo is just extremely perfect for this boss fight, because we're going to be hitting him in the head every single time. All you need to be careful of is that fire breath, and also his bite or his grab that does a lot of damage. So every time he goes back like that, you just want to be roll jumping to any side to be dodging. In any case, he bites you like he just did here with me, because I was being careless. Remember to spam X and Y to get out of that. And here I am just messing up every time because I'm getting super greedy. All you want to do is be rolling to one side or another, dodging here attacks, waiting for him to get his head closer to the platform so we can keep doing the lunar explosion to kill him quickly. As you can see, at the first moment of the fight I was doing really well, but then I got really greedy. But right now again he just got his head closer to us, so I could finish him off with that same combo. That is why this lunar staff, it is extremely perfect for this boss fight, because that combo is just super good. Now that he's dead, just be careful of not dying to the lava, get the life of the 1000 gods, and that will be it. That will be everything of this chapter. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Thank you so much for all your support again. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.